Okay, so on to the next track in Sammy's Rockstar Roundup series, man. This one over here is Dido. Now, obviously, I know of Dido. I have heard like one or two of her tracks before. I've never heard Hurricanes, I don't think. It's not an artist that I've ever had on my playlist either. What I have heard of hers quite a lot was probably when she was on tracks with Eminem. I can't remember which track it was now. She's on a track with Eminem, I can't remember, it's been so long ago. Yeah, so this is Dido Hurricanes, man. So switching up from the bands. I'm assuming this is still Dido. Yeah, the same Dido, the female artist, right? I'm assuming it's that. But anyway, yeah, for those of you who are interested in doing a custom series and want to request something like that, I'm leaving the link down in the pinned comment. You can go take a look. Let's see what we got. Dido Hurricanes, let's go. This already sounds like a Dido track. Sorry, this already sounds like a Dido track. Straight off the bat from the instrumentation, I'm just waiting for her voice, as you could see it.
I wanna wake up with your weight by my side, and I wanna think that you look good as you rise, and I wanna turn to you, turn around by your side, and I wanna think, but not to say, let me face the sound and fury. Let me face hurricanes.
Oh, no, this is too beautiful. Oh my god. I actually completely forgot how beautiful Dido's voice is, first and foremost. And I haven't heard the song before. But for me, it speaks. I almost played into the concept of like God over here, but I don't think so. I actually just think it's companionship. Also, if you actually look at the video over here, it's like the children and whatever else. I think it's just companionship, and I kind of feel like she's speaking about her partner in crime, speaking about her partner, her husband, right? And she's saying, and what I like about the thing is, let me face the sound of fury and. You know, so I'm willing to take the good and the bad with this over here. I'm willing to ride this out for better or for worse, right? Which is a vow. Because, you know, you are the person that I want to do this life with, essentially. So let me face hurricanes. Let me face the sound of anything. Let me face the fury, right? We'll go through hard times. We'll go through bad times. But as long as we're together, nothing really takes us. Nothing can really take much from us because, you know, we're a force. So also playing that into the actual force of the hurricane as well. But it's like we are a hurricane in ourselves, which means that we can face any hurricanes that comes. I like that.
Hurricane.
And I like that because we are a hurricane in ourselves is the sense of like, yes, sometimes we can be chaotic, right? But we chaotic, but through our sort of chaos, right, we stand by each other at all times, which means that when we face real hurricanes, right, we are weathered for that. I like that.
And I wanna see you as you walk through the door, and time will make us some ways less and some ways more. And I wanna talk of nothing as the world passes by, and I wanna think, but not to say,
Ooh.
Let me face.
Wow.
The sound and fury. Let me face. Hurricanes. Let me not turn away from happiness or pain, just not to run away.
No. That's why you don't turn away from happiness and pain. right? This fucking idea that we have in this world that we the only reason I'm getting married or the only reason I'm going into this relationship is because the fundamental basis of this relationship needs to be fucking happiness. If that's what you're going into a relationship for, then your relationship has failed before it even started. You don't go into relationships for happiness, right? Happiness is a byproduct of a relationship. That's what happiness is. Happiness is something that it's not this fucking thing that you chase. Okay, so you going and you're getting married. I'm getting married because she makes me happy. What happens when she doesn't? What happens then? What happens when misery comes into the marriage? Then what? Oh, sorry, I'm checking out. No, I came into this for happiness, man. So I'm not happy anymore. So the moment you're not happy, you step out. Is that what marriage is for? Marriage is about the connection of two people that its roots is foundational in something much greater. It's about building something, building a life together, building a view of the world together that you can then impart and share with a child that you bring into this world, that can then take your worldviews, take your learnings, take your lessons. It's so much more than happiness. Marriage isn't only going to be about happiness. Happiness is going to be a very underlying thing. Very underlying thing. Happiness is that moment where, you see your wife cooking in the kitchen and you see your child playing outside and you've got a roof over your head and you're sitting over there and you're just taking all of this in and you just realize that you're happy. You know what? I'm actually happy. I've got a beautiful family, got a roof over my head. You know what I mean? I'm happy. I mean, it's not this thing that you fucking chase. It's a thing that you are. And the only way that I am happy in that situation is because I had to weather through fucking hurricanes and thunderstorms, because life's not easy. The tragedy of life will befall both of us in this marriage, and we will fight it, and we will ride or die together. That is what fucking that is the purpose. That's the very meaning of marriage. And today you just see, well, no, we're not. We grew apart. We're not happy anymore. Why? Because all your focus is on happiness. The majority of your marriage is about communication responsibility and devotion and service. You are in service to each other. You serve one another. That is what you do, and you should always. It's a consistent give and take. Consistent. You are in service to your partner, as your partner should be in service to you at all fucking times. At all times. But if you're gonna have this shallow idea of a relationship where it's like, I'm going into this because of happiness. I'm going into this because I'm happy. And then when happiness, like when one day something happens in the marriage and you're dealing with a really difficult situation, well, I'm not happy now, so this is not working. Bye. You don't go into a marriage out of happiness. You go into a marriage for something much greater than that you can build something. And you're only ever going to build something in a relationship, or you're only ever going to build something in a marriage through adversity, and through pain, and through strife, and through disagreements and things like that, and how you work through that. That is how you build to a space of happiness. You don't just go into something like a marriage and be like, I'm going into this to be happy. If that is the foundational essence of why you're getting married, then it's gonna fail.
In my heart and in my head, let me face hurricane.
I love this atmospheric sound to this. Electric guitar. Oh my god, electric guitar, so much fire. This is why I love fucking series. This is why I love this product so damn much. I love this product because it's literally a compendium of music that you guys give to me and say, this is on my playlist. This is what I love. And you're always going to put your best foot forward, right? Because you're not going to give me music that it's like, you're always going to look, you're going to go through your playlist and shit. I want to give him, just as you would with anyone in your life that loves music, like a friend in a car, right? Where, you get those people that, I'm one of those people that takes over the radio and takes over the radio, takes over the music player in the car. So no, I'm like, listen. I need to show you something. All right? And you go through and you're always going to put your best foot forward. You're going to show your friends, the best tracks that you've heard because you want their reaction. You want to see what they think about that. And not because of, and we spoke about this briefly, but not because you want any sort of validation for it. It's because you really want to see how somebody else feels, because you feel so passionate about that track and fuck, this is amazing, right? And you want that energy exchange, right? And that's why people love reaction so much, is they want that energy exchange, right? It's exactly like sitting with a friend and saying, fuck, listen to this. You know what I mean? And literally like watching them and being like, fucking cool, right? How fire is that? You know what I mean? It's exactly that. That's why people do that. You know what I mean? People they want to feel what you feel. Do you know what I mean? And they want you to feel what they feel. So this is why it's cool, because I get to have an entire playlist of your best foot forward. An entire playlist of it. You put an entire playlist of what you feel is epic, because I know you want to get that. You want to get that energy exchange through the screen. It's like, fuck, what is he? Fuck, I want to see what he feels like about this track. That's what I love about that. And that's why these series are so great, because people are like, okay, fuck, take a look at this. Take a look at this. It's almost boastful to an extent. Let me know if you agree. Let's rock and roll. I love the instrumentation of it. I love the actual video over here as well. I'm not entirely sure. This must be, okay, it's the official lyric video, which I think is very cool, actually. So it shows the weather, right? So it shows the hurricanes, the storms and everything. And then it shows you, they've got B-roll of all the normal, mundane things in life. The sun will come up, the sun will go down, right? Everything continues, the world keeps spinning and everything continues as per normal in life. And sometimes it's chaotic and sometimes it's not chaotic. Right? And sometimes we can handle the storm and sometimes we really struggle to go through the storm. But the one constant is that we're always side by side. We fucking ride or die. I love that, man. Let's go. Also, super important value for your kids to take. When your kids see that firstly creates a stable environment for the children, even when you're going through hard times, right? They actually see their parents banding together through hard times. It actually teaches them something about adversity. It teaches them about valuing the person you love, right? It's a great lesson to impart into them. The moment something gets tough, if they see their parents split up, that's what stays with them. That's the trauma that stays with them, right? Is that, fuck, one day when I meet somebody, if he's not happy, that's where the insecurities come from, right? So the foundational elements of a family where they see, fuck, we going through a hard time, but geez, my parents just fucking will ride or die. They will fucking make sure that and when they come out on the other side, it's a lesson learned for the children. It's a core memory, which I think is great. Very cool.
Let me face a sound and fury.
Her voice is so beautiful.
Let me face hurricanes.
It almost sounds like Waz. It's like the
Let
female
me face
Morgan Freeman.
the sound and fury. Let me face hurricanes. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, that guitar. God, this track is so on fire. So sick. Oh, good God. Fucking hell. That is beautiful. That's going on my playlist right now. Right now. Why are these reactions so damn long? Okay, I need to stop talking at some point in my life. But yeah, man, that is fire. Fire. That's going straight onto my playlist. Straight on my, I told you, man, with Sammy, it's always like that. That's the trajectory. So God knows what comes next. Let's see. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.